Now, this is also a magic word. Fourth one. We did please, sorry, thank you. Now, you cannot barge into somebody's house or into the classroom. You need to be polite. And that polite word is excuse me. You see mom and dad talking and you want to tell something very urgently. Then you say, excuse me mom, okay? Or you find mommy is busy doing some work or reading and you want to tell her something. Then you say, excuse me mom. So you or your dad is watching TV, busy with the cricket game, and there you run up and you want to convey something. So when you are breaking somebody's routinely what they do, you got to excuse yourself. And that is also one of the manners, one of the magic words. And what we are trying to do today is, today we are going to make this part of our life. It must be easily coming to us. Not say what you want before asking permission. So, excuse me is also a magic word that will go a long way to make you a polished child. Okay? So, to now we are going to do excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me is another magic word. And what are we trying to do? We're trying to say not what we want to say first. First, excuse me please, taking permission before we can convey what we want to say. We cannot barge into somebody. We cannot just say what we want without getting permission, attention of the other person. Again I say, the word excuse me, we practice first in our home. Okay? First thing, we have to practice in our home. Only when we are ready, when you have practice in the house, then you practice outside. So you want, mommy is busy cooking and you want something from her. You want her to give you your toy to play. She has kept it on the log. What will you do? Excuse me, mommy. Please, may I have my toy? Okay? So you need to ask permission. So you have to go to mommy and say, Mama, Mama, please, excuse me. Mama, please, excuse me. Please excuse me. May I have my toy? Because mommy has to leave that work and go and fetch the toy for you. May I have my toy? Okay, you are not feeling well. You want some hot water for your throat. You need to ask mommy. Mommy is busy, but then you go to her and say, Mama, please excuse me. May I have some hot water? Or may I have some hot drink to make myself better? So you're requesting mommy. Mommy is busy with something, but then she has to leave that work and support you in what you want to do. So you will go to mommy and say, Mama, please excuse me. May I have some hot drink? Please excuse me. May I have some hot drink? Because you're not keeping too well. Excuse me is also a magic word. We practice it in our home so that it will become part of us. Okay, now the mommy is busy taking care of a baby. And what you need to do? You need to support mommy. But you have to do your homework too. So mommy is putting the baby to bed or feeding the baby. So you need mommy's help too. So you will say, Mommy, please excuse me. Please help me in my work. Or please help me to complete my homework. So you will say, Mama, please excuse me. Could you help me with my homework? So you'll have to ask her, could you? Together with whatever mommy is doing, could you help me with my homework? With my homework? Mama's got work to do, but you need to finish your work also. So, excuse me please, Mama. Could you please help me with my homework? So, we are practicing excuse me at home. Okay? Now, you finished your bath and you need to get a fresh set of clothes and you do not know where it is kept. And mommy is busy. Maybe she's in the kitchen or she's doing some work. Then you go to mommy. Say, Mommy, please excuse me. May I have a fresh set of clothes or new set of clothes? Okay. So a lot of help mommy is doing. Mama, please excuse me. Please excuse me. May I have fresh set of clothes? May I have a fresh set of clothes? For everything we need mommy's help. And we are practicing the word excuse me. Now, you cannot find some book of yours, but mommy is busy. Mama, excuse me, Mama. Help me, please help me to find my textbook. My maths text can't be found. Please help me, Mama. You got to ask, you got to request, because she has to leave her work, come to you for help. So you will say, Mama, please excuse me. Please excuse me. You are asking her to find your, Mama, please excuse me. Could you find my textbook? Could you find my math textbook? Could you help me to find? Could you help me to find my textbook? Textbook, you misplaced it, or mommy taught you yesterday and kept it somewhere. So immediately you'll ask, Mama, please excuse me. Could you help me to find my textbook? I do not know where I left it. So in the house, you are practicing excuse me. Now, dad is very busy, but you need to be dropped at school. What will you tell daddy? Daddy, excuse me, please, could you drop me at school? You have to ask. So dad is very busy. Daddy, please. You have to beg daddy. Daddy, please. Please excuse me. Daddy, please excuse me. May I be dropped at school? May I be? So you got to request daddy to take you. Okay. So we are practicing excuse me at our home first. Okay. Now, your brother, your sister, we are all playing things and all that. You are misplaced. You can't find your school bag. It's ready. It's time. It's time to go to school and your bag is not packed. So you need to, maybe you'll ask your big brother. You will ask, Tom, excuse me, did you find my school bag? Could you help me to find my school bag? So you're asking Tom, your big brother, Tom, please excuse me. Tom is busy packing his own bag. He also need to go. But here you are asking him to help you to support. Tom, please excuse me. Could you help me to find my bag? Could you help me? Help me to find my bag? To find my bag? Okay. So, we are practicing excuse me. Okay. Now, your grandparents are in the house. They want you to do something before you leave for your play. You want to go and play. Or maybe you are going for a tuition class and the elders wanting to do some work. So what you will say? You will tell grandma, grandma, please excuse me, I will come back and help you. They want some work thing to be done, but what you do? You go for your tuition or outing, come back and help. So what will you tell grandma? Grandma wanting to help her now. So you will say, grandma, grandma, please excuse me. Please excuse me. I will come back and help you. So you're going for study. So grandma wants you to do something. So you'll say, grandma, please excuse me. I will return and help you. I'll come back and help you. I will come back and help you. Come back and help you. Whatever work she wanted, you will help her when you come back. What are we trying to do now? We are practicing excuse me. You are busy with something, somebody wants to help you. Mommy is busy with something, you want to ask her for something. Daddy is busy with something, you want him to do some work for you. In everything, you will say, excuse me. We are using the fourth magic word, excuse me. Mama, please excuse me. May I have my toy? I cannot find my toy. Can you help me? It's left on the loft. Please help me. Mama, please excuse me. May I have some hot drink? You're not feeling well? You're requesting, Mama, please fix a hot drink for me. Mama, please excuse me. Could you help me with my homework? You are asking her, please, could you help me with my work? Then, Mama, please excuse me. May I have a fresh set of clothes? I have finished my bath. Please help me. Then, Mama, please excuse me. Could you help me to find my textbook? I have to do work and I can't find my textbook. Please, Mama, excuse me. Could you find it for me? Then, you are ready to go to school and your daddy is busy. You will go and request him. Daddy, please excuse me. May I be dropped at school? I'm already late. Please help me. Then, your brother, you are asking him to help you. You are asking, Tom, please excuse me. Could you help me to find my bag? Time for school and I can't find my, please help me. There is the search around the house. Then your grandma is asking something to do. She says, I have to go for tuition. I'll come back and do. Grandma, please excuse me. I'll come back and help you. So you are using the word excuse me, practicing in your house, making excuse me part of your life so that you get things done. After we practice excuse me at home, when you get in the habit, now we practice excuse me in the classroom. And you have a lot of chances there to practice it. Now, at school, teacher teaches you many things, but not everything we understand or grasp. And we would like the teacher to explain to us once more. So what will you do? You will say, excuse me, teacher, please repeat the answer again, or please repeat that lesson again, or please repeat that project. You want that particular thing, what you did not grasp, to be repeated again. So, again, we are practicing excuse me. Okay? You cannot say, I want that lesson. You've got to be polite. You've got to use manner. So you'll say, excuse me, teacher. Excuse me, teacher. Excuse me, teacher. Please repeat that answer for us. Please. Please do that sum again. Please work out that sum again. Work out that sum again, or repeat that lesson again, or work out that project again. We are requesting the teacher because you did not understand, you did not grasp, or maybe you are absent. So you are requesting teacher, excuse me teacher, please repeat that sum, work out that sum again, do that lesson again. You are being polite. You are asking politely. Now, you are asking permission here. You did not complete your homework. So you need to be excused. So the teacher must excuse you. So you say, please excuse me teacher, I did not complete my assignment. I did not complete my homework. So you will say, please excuse me teacher. Please excuse me. Excuse me teacher. I did not complete I could not, or I did not complete my homework. I did not complete my work, whatever work. Maybe classwork, maybe homework. Please excuse me, teacher. I did not complete my work. Please allow me. Excuse me. Supposing you lost the book itself. The teacher will, why didn't you do your work? Where is your work? Why are you sitting idle? Then you will say, please excuse me, teacher. I lost my notebook. You lost your notebook. So you are telling teacher, please. Please excuse me. Please excuse me, teacher. I lost my notebook or textbook or project book, whatever. Any book. Some book you are lost, you are sitting idle, you are not doing. So you need to excuse yourself. You need to tell politely, see, I am sorry, I cannot find it, I lost it. Now, you do not attend school for some reason, fever, some permission, then you need to tell the teacher, please excuse me teacher, I did not attend school yesterday. So you need to report to her. So you will tell her, please excuse me. Please excuse me, teacher. I could not attend school yesterday, or I didn't. I could not attend school. I could not attend school yesterday. Maybe sick, you had to go out somewhere. So you need to say, sorry, excuse me please, I did not come. I could not attend. Okay. Now, all your friends are talking something. They're discussing something. And you want to join them. Then you have to say, excuse me friends, may I join in? You have to say. So you will say, please excuse me friends, please. Please excuse me friends. May I join in? May I May I join in? May I join in your company? May I join in your group? They're talking, they're discussing something. So you need to ask permission to join in the group. So you'll say, please excuse me, friends, may I join in your group, in your discussion? Okay? And they have to say yes before you go there. Now your pen is gone dry and you need help from your friend. So what will you do? You will ask, excuse me, Mala, may I have your pen? So you want a pen. You will say, please excuse me. Please excuse me, Mala. May I have your pen? You need a pen from her. May I have your pen? May I use your pen? Or may I use your color pencil? Because your pen is gone dry. Okay? Now supposing you did not go to school and the notes were given and you need to borrow some notes from Mala. So you will say, please excuse me, Mala, may I have your notebook to copy? May I borrow your book to copy, to complete your work? So you will say, please excuse me, Mala, may I borrow your book? May I borrow your notebook? You have to copy all that. So we need to borrow. May I borrow your notebook to copy my work? So you ask Mala that. Now sometimes teachers asking, sit down, complete the work that you did not complete in the class. And when you finish, you are telling your teacher, excuse me teacher, may I go out to play now? So you have to cut your games class to complete the work. So now the teacher, you're asking teacher, please excuse me teacher, may I go out for games? Or may I go to play? Or may I go to the library? Please excuse me teacher. Please excuse me teacher. May I go for games, or may I go to the go for the games class? May I go for the whatever? Okay, may I go for the games class, the singing class, whatever, or another class? At school, we are practicing excuse me, and that's what we are going to do. We are doing here. Teacher, you have not understood something, you ask the teacher to explain. You ask the teacher to take that lesson again, to work out that sum again, explain a project here. Then you say, excuse me teacher, please work out that sum, please do that. Then, supposing you did not complete your homework, you will say, excuse me, please excuse me teacher, I did not complete my work, please, and may I be excused. Then, you lost your notebook, you couldn't do the work. Then you say, please excuse me teacher, I lost my notebook, please. Then you could not attend the school because you are sick or you had to go out. You will say, please excuse me teacher, I did not attend school yesterday. Then your friends are having a discussion, doing a project. You want to join them. Then you have to go there and say, please excuse me friends, may I join in your group, your discussion? Then your pen is gone dry and you want to complete your work. So you go to your friend Mala and ask, please excuse me Mala, may I borrow your pen? May I have your pen? Then you did not attend school and you have work to complete, notes to copy. Then you will ask your friend Mala, please excuse me Mala, may I borrow your notebook? May I borrow your notes for writing? Then your teacher asks you to complete the work and you are sitting in the class. And when you finish, you go to the teacher and say, excuse me teacher, may I go for the games class or some other class, whatever. Supposing your neighbor wants to talk to you, a friend of yours, old friend, and you want the phone number, what will you say? Please excuse me, may I have your phone number? Okay? Now you want your friend's number or your neighbor, something. You want to talk to them, then you want to be in touch with them, then what will you say? Please excuse me, may I have your phone number? Okay? So you'll say, please excuse me. You want to be in touch with them. Please excuse me, may I have your phone number? May I have your phone number, please? And only you can keep in touch with them. Okay? So you want connect people or your neighbor or somebody. So you request for a phone number. You're going somewhere and you want to find a certain place, or shopping complex or a market, some place that you're not sure of. Then you want to ask somebody. So you'll stop someone on the way and say, please excuse me, may I know where this place is? May I know where this market or mall or shopping complex? You request people stop on the way and ask. So you want to find the place? So you'll say, please. You'll stop someone on the way and say, please excuse me. May I know where the market is or where the post office? May I know where or the bank is or where the post office is? Whatever you are trying to find. So a lot of things you need to know, you don't know, find things. You always need help of another. In all these situations, we use the word excuse me. In the classroom, when the teacher has not made you clear of a topic or a problem, then you say, please excuse me, teacher. Could you repeat that again? Please excuse me, teacher. Should you work out that again? Then you did not complete the work, so you need to be excused. Please excuse me, teacher. I did not complete my work. You should be sincere in all these situations. You should not tell lie, you should be sincere. Please excuse me, teacher. I lost my notebook, so I did not complete my work. Please help me. Then sometimes you did not come to school because you are sick or you had to go out. Please excuse me, teacher. I could not attend school yesterday. I'm sorry. Then, please excuse me, friends. May I join in your group discussion to complete that work? You lost. Your pen is it's gone dry. You'll tell Mala, please excuse me, Mala. May I borrow your pen? Please excuse me, Mala. May I borrow your notebook? Notes for writing? Then sometimes you did not complete work, you stay back, and then when you complete the work, you can go for your games or other class. So you'll say, please excuse me, teacher, may I go out now? May I go for the game? May I go out now? I completed the work allotted to me. Then you want to connect with person, somebody you do not know. When you met, then you will say, please excuse me, may I have your phone number? We can keep in touch. Then supposing you are going somewhere, you want to know where is the mall or a post office or a market, then you ask somebody on the road, say, please excuse me, may I know where the post office is or where the mall is, where the market is, or may I know where the river is? So in all these situations, you are trying to be polite and you use the word excuse me. At home we practice, and only when you practice at home, you can practice at home and outside. And it's also another magic word, excuse me. No barging into anybody. Ask before you get into the group. So you're practicing excuse me.